Okay, so I've always wanted to make this video. I'm currently on my bike. I'm headed off to our main campus right now. Look at my beautiful bike. But yeah, I want to show you around like all the buildings on what we call the quad. And that's like where all our science buildings are. And you know, it's where you've gotten some clips from, but I don't think I've ever shown it to you. And by the way, I'm currently in the North Residential Village at Case, and there, that giant gray building is a commons place. And then, you know, you could see all the freshman dorms just all around me. There's Norton and Tyler. Yep. But yeah, so let's head over to the quad. See you in 10 minutes. So the quad's right there. And that, you can see with the ones and zeros, kind of from this angle, that's what we call the binary walkway. And it is, tomorrow is commencement, so there's a lot of people around that do not know the area. We'll see how this goes. So I safely parked my bike there, and let's show you all around the buildings. That's the first one. So this is Rockefeller, as you can see from the sign. It is the physics building, and I will take you guys inside next week or 2 weeks from now, whenever the next thing week is, because it is easily my favorite place around this general area. But so here's, let me put my phone down. Here's the wonderful, glorious physics building. But yeah, I really liked it. You know, it was built in 1905. That's Einstein's big year for everything. And it's where, you know, the best classes are, at least in my opinion. Cool, let's move on. Next building, way over there. Okay, it's not that far away. Come on, let's walk. Hang on, let me grab my stuff. So here you can see the side of Rockefeller. And the next building, well, it's all connected, these three buildings. The next building is an auditorium, and it's called Strosacker. It's where we have a lot of our big classes, so like, you know, the intro level freshman classes. So Strosacker Auditorium, this is where every freshman starts taking their classes at Case, which is pretty nice. You know, it sits like 400 people, I want to say, something like that. It doesn't seat that much. It has a balcony. It's connected to Rockefeller on that side, and on that side is Smith, which I think is the chemical engineering building. I might be wrong. I think chemical engineering and geography are both in there. And then there's like a lot of labs and shops, and some physics labs are actually also in the basement of Smith. But okay, to keep this video short, let's move on. So this is Smith. It has a bazillion doors that lead into it. Like that door right there. That door right there. And I dropped my jacket. That's a door that you could like walk right through to Smith. But I think, right, at least maybe when it was built, that the door way over there is the main door. And you could see the A.W. Smith building sign. And people are looking at me weird. Okay, cool. Congrats, grads! So this is the main door to Smith. I don't know a lot about Smith, other than that I've taken some classes in it. And, you know, things happen in the building. Okay, so I'm not even gonna move my tripod, because if I just loosen it up and tilt it this way, you could see Bingham. That is our CIV building. The tripod is not on flat grounds at all, but that's Bingham. It's the CIV building at Case. It says mechanical engineering, but currently it's the civil engineering building. It has a big mechanical engineering shop in it though, but they're moving that to ThinkBox, and some of the Mechis aren't that pleased with it, but you know, it's bureaucracy and stuff. So there's Bingham. And then now, let me go show you the chain of buildings that I like most. Because Olin, which is the computer science building, White, which is the material science building, and Glennon, which is the electrical engineering and mechanical and aerospace building, are all literally just one giant building. As you could see, if I place my camera right here, maybe. So, if I could get this to work, that's Olin, right there. That's the main door to Olin. And if I pan this way, you could see White, like right in between those trees. And if I go further along this way, you might be able to see Glennon, but it's way over there. There's a ramp right there that you could maybe see. Yeah, it's right there. Hang on, let me try to point. It's right there. That ramp over there, that's the ramp that leads up to Glennon, which is the mechanical engineering and aerospace engineering building. Yeah, I don't feel like walking over there right now, so this is all you're going to get. Moving on that way down the quad. So we come to places that all engineers share. Oh, okay, not engineers, but people that use the quad share. So this is Nord Hall. It technically belongs to the Case School of Engineering, but everyone uses it. It's this, actually, one of my physics professor's daughters came here, saw Nord Hall, and she commented, Nord Hall, more like Nerd Hall. But yeah, Case nerds, right? So Nord, it's more like a common area for students. I think the office for some deans in engineering are in there. But now we come to Sears, which is another like just commonly used space. The Department of Astronomy is in here. And again, Nord and Sears are connected. Nord, Sears, and Winkenden are connected, which I'll show you Winkenden next. And ESS is in here. The ESS being Educational Services for Students, and the Undergrad Studies office is in here. So it's, you know, it's a nice-ish building. And Winkenden right here is the building for biomedical engineering. So it's, you know, it's one of the, like, I guess more used buildings on campus, although I never use it because I'm not a BME, but Case is famous for its BME, so I do not know. And moving on, actually it's going to take me quite a bit of time to walk to the next place, so I'll see you guys in several minutes. So this is Yost. It's home to the math department. I've heard it used to be an old dorm, which is why, like, you know, it's shaped like this. And if you go inside, it actually does feel dormy. And yeah, so further down the quad, actually, like, if you could see, that's the entire quad. So further down this way, we come to Tomlinson and Crawford, and that's like the end of the quad. So I'm just gonna set my phone right here. Tomlinson is hidden behind those trees right there, if you could kind of see. Yeah, so you could see like one of the entrances there for Tomlinson, and that's Crawford. That's where like the Sages Cafe and just a lot of access services is in there. A lot of, you know, things that keep the university running. Tomlinson, for me at least, there's a food place that's in the basement, and then there the international student office is actually in there, so I go there quite a lot for that. And I think the graduate studies office is in there too, so now that I'm technically a grad student at Case, it's official now too. You could see here I might be going in there a lot for grad school stuff. But yeah, no, this was the quad. Let me know how much you guys liked it. I will show you guys. Actually, next week I can take you guys both into Rockefeller and inside the Olin White Glen & Chain, because I like both buildings equally. But Rockefeller is seriously one of the best buildings. Yeah, see you all next week. Bye.